Rick's 1024 from Wales. Did you have any input with creating the Hornswoggle gimmick, and whose idea was it?
Fit came up with the whole thing. He actually wanted to do it in WCW, and pitched it to Vince, and Vince loved it.
Okay. Roger Rutherford on Facebook. What was it like taking that huge bump from Mr. Kennedy from the top of the ladder at WrestleMania 23?
It was awesome. He's the one that trained me, so being a part of my first WrestleMania. And then with him, with the guy who trained me.
How many times did you do it before it was live?
3 in the hotel, in the rehearsal room in the hotel. 4 total.
And did you pull it off each time, or did you have to like?
It sucked.
Yeah.
The first couple times it sucked.
All right. Nightingale from Germany. Did you get injured by taking the Green Bay plunge from the ladder at WrestleMania 23? It seems Mr. Kennedy was hurt after the bump.
I think he definitely got some because he over-rotated. I think more to protect me. And it was like it was the corner of the ring, so it's like the hardest part of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably felt it.
Is there an extra paycheck for high-risk bumps?
Probably. I mean, I probably got one there. I would say, yeah. I would say yes. Yes, there
are. Stu from BC, Canada. Hey, Hornswoggle, I found your antics amusing with Fit. I was wondering what your thoughts of that god-awful Little People's Court with DX were. From what I remember hearing, was the so-called great intelligent writers said it was great, and I think they delayed it twice. Anywho, I rambled on too long. What do you think?
It was delayed 1 extra week because Vern Troyer didn't want to work with any other midgets. They brought him in to guest host to do that. I don't want to work with any other midgets.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because
you want to be special, Sean.
Yeah, but you're already on the roster. It's not like we're going to bring in a bunch of midgets to dance around you, like, you know, Spinal Tap. It's an old movie.
Okay.
But you're already there. How do you say that?
No, I didn't say it. Vern Troyer did.
Yeah, but how does one say that?
He's
the general
he's
you.
He's a star, Sean.
For fuck's sake. Azriel on Facebook. What were your thoughts when you found out Carlito was going to chase you through a fake portal on Raw? Did you think that was the end of Carlito's WWE career?
No, I definitely didn't think it was the end of his career. Like I said before, it's kind of, I'm going to do it. All right.
Delaware Duke. Do you think hokey skits like running through walls in Little People's Courts have a place in wrestling? I know you were grateful to be on TV working with the best while getting paid well. I'm sure there are a lot of wrestlers out there who would give anything to have those spots on TV or the longevity that you had. But deep down inside, as a die-hard wrestling fan, do you think those types of comedy skits shit on the business? I hate to sound like Jim Cornette, but is there ever a point where the storyline gets too ridiculous to be considered entertaining?
No, it's an entertainment product. There's wrestling with entertainment. You need that. You can't just have all straight wrestling.
But is there a line? I mean, have we cranked up the comedy too much at that point?
I don't think so.
Good.
I don't think so.
Rolly Allen, Ice Slip, New York. Is it truth that after your performance in the 2011 Royal Rumble, you were so blown up that you were bedridden for the entire day, next day, and only got up to use the bathroom and eat pizza?
That is true. I didn't eat pizza. I made Brian Myers. I stayed at his house. I was bedridden for a full day. I made him bring me eggs and bring me dinner. I never got up out of his basement. I peed twice. I was blown up. I was fat, Sean. I'm a fat kid back then.
Why do people tolerate you?
Raleigh, he's fat. He's fat. He has nowhere to talk.
Mick Whalen, did you know the original plan was for the son, what the original plan was for the son of Mr. McMahon?
No, I assumed it was Kennedy.
It was Kennedy, right? Yeah. Video from Morgan Scopes.
Hey, Swoggle.
Jesus.
This is Morgan Scopes from ScopesScopingOut.com.
What?
I was wondering, when you were doing the Vince is the legitimate son gimmick, did you travel with him? Thanks. Have a nice day.
No.
Imagine that.
That'd be awesome. That would
That'd
be great.
Bad. You two tearing it up at night, right? Yeah. Swoggle, put down that fucking PlayStation. Let's go out and get some whores and blow.
I would have stayed on the PlayStation.
No, I think weed was his gimmick. And the gas. Those were remember those U-shoots where people talk shit about other people in the company? Like McMahon. Logan Jacobs on Facebook. What was it like to be Vince's bastard love child? Did he keep up the gimmick like he did with Ted DiBiase, like buying you expensive shit and first-class tickets? Cheers from Australia.
No. Maybe went from a window or for an aisle to a window. That's only because my Sky Miles.
But he didn't say, listen, we got to keep this up. You have to look like the boss's son.
No, but like it was cool. So during like whenever we had stuff with the guest hosts, if we did like a tuxedo match or a suit thing and like that stuff, they would buy me.
No,
suits.
off the road, because like
off the road.
DiBiase had to.
No.
He was given limousines and first class travel.
No, I wish.
To
That
keep
would've
up
been awesome.
the impression. Well, Jay Zaretsky, during the Who is Mr. McMahon angle, which you were later revealed to be, what was the backstage reaction to Sandman missing his cue and remaining in the ring far after he was to leave, leading it to look like he was McMahon's son?
One of my favorite moments of that night is I think it was him and Hunter as the last two, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. And then I think they had to make something up on the fly just to get him out of it, like just to get him out of the ring. Mm-hmm. He was like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm a champion. And he matched to everything that they said, but they didn't realize this. It was the greatest. Everyone was dying. Like,
good for him.
He's not going to leave. He's not going to leave.
Delaware Duke, what was your favorite and least favorite Raw guest host to work with?
Least favorite was Jonah Hill. I expected him to be like so nice and fun, and he said he was sick, and he got all skinny, and when he got skinny, he turned into a douche.
Okay.
Favorite? Probably Tyson, because he was such a fan. Like he loved being around. He would talk to all the boys and knew everything. Yeah. He followed every week with Retro.
Excellent. Midge Smith.
Midge Smith.
Eve, did you hear this? They let this guy go today. Hornswoggle. He got released. Right in the trash. But guess who I am? I just got a new contract with the WWE. I'm Midge Smith. What do you think of that, Hornswoggle? Midge Smith. They replaced the midget with another midget. Dink, Macho Midget, Hornswoggle, El Torito, Midge Smith. See you, Hornswoggle.
I don't even know if there's a question there.
He could have at least kneeled in the shoes, called her Eva, and I actually met Dink / Mini Macho / Mini Hogan today. He's old, real old.
Tiger Jackson. Right?
Yeah, he's 59. So that gives hope for me.
I didn't even realize he was here.
Gives hope for me.
I probably didn't see him.
Oh, is that a short joke?
Yeah. Listen, let's say Midge Smith does get a run. What can he expect coming in his first few months there? Are they?
If he looks like that, everyone's going to make fun of him because he's fat.
Okay. How about the special accommodations? Is it like
Nothing.
Then okay. You don't require say, listen, guys, could you get me
a handicap room, Sean?
A lower bed? No, I was going to say
a lower bed, which is a handicap room.
Some of the. Is that a handicap?
Yes, I've been in handicap rooms before.
Okay.
I've had.
I thought that was just the wide doors for the chair gimmick.
No, then there's a rail to pee with, and then shower.
Well, you don't need that, obviously. But you might need a lower bed.
I've asked, when I check in, I've had people ask, do you need a...
Oh, they do the black joke thing? They look around first?
Yeah. And when I get a rental car, they ask me, are you going to be able to do this? You have a license? Yes, asshole, I have a license.
Okay.
I put the seat all the way forward.
Okay, thanks. Whew. Saved me there. Let's see. Tone Pepperone, or Tony Pepperoni, your thoughts on working with El Torito and three-man band?
Awesome. One of the highlights of my career.
HBK's Lazy Eye opens again to ask your
Opens again, Sean?
LC match with El Torito was great. Would you say that match is the proudest moment of your wrestling career?
Easily. It's the one match that made my whole career.
John Prescott, Facebook, general thoughts on NXT Redemption. Was it taken seriously? Was it known that it would last so long?
It lasted way too long. There was never a winner. Ever. I hate it. That one was terrible.
Kurt Hookins. What happened the night you were exposed as the long-running anonymous Raw GM character? Was this the plan all along? Why was the angle dropped so quickly?
Can we see, can we track where this came from?
Who created the Kurt Hookins Gmail account?
I just want to see the IP address for this.
We can email
him back.
Gmail
and just say, hey man, we didn't get you, we need to know who you are so we can, put you in the credits.
Right. All right, go ahead, take it.
What do you mean what happened? Obviously I was revealed as the anonymous general manager. That's all that needs to be known. Right?
Was this the plan all along?
No, I don't think it was. I pitched for a while to be a heel manager, and they said, no, this can't work, this can't work. And then I get called the Friday before Raw, and I'm being told I'm going to be Big Nick from New Jersey.
From Jersey.
Jersey.
Thus the Jersey.
Yeah.
Right.
And I have to learn a Jersey accent.
We all sound like that, don't we?
Oh, New Jersey, my
Yeah.
merchandise. And I'm going to be taking advantage of you stupid parents with you stupid kids buying my moich. Ha ha ha, swimming in the dough. That was the key line. Is I'm going to be swimming in the dough.
I think I have the answer to the next question based on what you just did. Why was the angle dropped so
Because I
quickly?
sucked.
There you go. There you go.
So I was doing the rehearsal, and it might have been this guy, actually, this Hookins. It might have been him and the Sarkodie guy. We should reach out to him. It might have been him, too. They were sitting in the stands and drinking their coffee and laughing the whole time.
Why the coffee cup?
So I think so people
the
couldn't
mouth.
see that they're laughing so terribly,
Oh, I
even though
see.
their
So
shoulders
it's-
are going like this
right.
from laughing so hard. But so it was mic'd to the whole house. And then after a while it was so bad, I think they didn't want it mic'd anymore, so they turned the mic off. And I hear two guys going, "Oh, what are you turning the mics off for? We're trying to hear this." Those are my best friends, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my best friends. We really need to search
They at
that.
least give you any pointers on maybe how you could have saved the gimmick? It sounds like something you wanted to
It
do.
couldn't have been. I wanted to do it.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to be a heel finally.
Yeah, but you didn't want to do that character.
No!
Right, you wanted. All right. Okay, Jay Zaretsky, Ontario, Canada. What did you think when you found out you were going to be revealed as the anonymous Raw general manager? Did you feel the payoff was as disappointing as it was, especially as there was no storyline moving forward with
You
you?
couldn't move on.
Couldn't do it, right?
Jerry, Vince actually apologized to Jerry for such a terrible segment.